Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Stellaris Strategy and Tactics, Episode 6. So, when we last left our, paused in its physical growth, but not paused in its numerical growth, empire of the Serene Bastards, we met our neighbor to the south. And while I think in other circumstances, they may have been problematic. But for now, they were actually willing to go along with us because, well, at least, their fleet power is inferior to us, and therefore they are receptive to us. Because, it's all well and good that they're militarists until they come across the pacifists who are stronger than them. Then they don't want to stir up that bee's nest. So, that's a good thing, because our southern border is the more difficult of the two to secure. And now that we have a potential friend, or at least speed bump, to our south, the enemy that you know is better than the enemy that you don't. And we don't know what's north of us, well, besides the Infinity Machine, but that's neither here nor there. That being said, we do need to scan up this little corridor of systems, just so I need to know, do I need to make a lunge for them? Because, I mean, there's any planets along here I've already grabbed. There are a couple of real prime ones, like the Baltimore system is definitely one I'm going to want to snap up, especially given our energy situation. And actually, what I'm doing is, previously I was saving up influence for, what was I saving up influence for? I was saving up influence to consecrate another one of my worlds. But I think I'm going to wait a little bit on that, mainly because I want to hit our next thing here. And by our next thing, I mean our next completed tradition tree and therefore ascendant trait. Because one, the trait that I may or may not pick, I'm still on the fence about it, is one that is, well, quite useful. So in the meantime, I'm okay spending a little bit of influence here to claim up another system. And actually, let's get this construction ship moving down here so the two of them can build up this place quite quickly. Ooh, we've got an election coming. Let's see who we've gotten with the thing. So Shona is the front runner right now. Expansionist, not a bad thing. Not so much with the Home in the Sky, but let's see. Jetstream. Well, Jetstream was our previous one, but he's not too popular right now for re-election. Violet Light and Colony. That wouldn't be a bad one. Although Violet, I don't know how long for this world you are. Oh, and you're our ace computing researcher. I hope you stick around a little bit longer. Dana Black, not so much on the leader lifespan as a leader here. Do I want to? I mean, warlike, I'm not going to go to war with anybody anytime soon, except for space monsters or whatnot. But the Frontier Spirit's not a bad one to get, because we still have one more colony ship to produce. And those colonies are going to need to get on there. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to save my influence. I will let the dice fall where they may. Yeah, we still need to get our two other parties up here, because right now our influence is trickling in slower than I would like it to. And yeah, we still have honey bunches of upgrading and other things to do here. I think... Who's the next dude growing here? Oh, right here. Yeah, we need a Paradise Dome is what we need. Get you over there. Have I upgraded you? No, yes I have. Okay. Oh, right. And you're not quite finished yet. What are you waiting for? Oh, we're uprating here. So that energy grid will come online soon enough. And then I think this guy should come down here for some society research. Benzar is about to hit their temple, which is good. This is a really good thing, and it's got alien pets, which is also really good. I think it's only logical to build around the capital. Although, I mean, this is a 3 for right up here, so I think this would actually be the next logical one to get for a mining network after our friend over there finishes up. Right then, let's speed things up just a touch. Get things moving. Got ourselves another point of fleet capacity. Like I said, not going into another fleet just yet, because I don't want to be sitting on all of that violet light. All right, well, that's actually kind of who I wanted. Now, unfortunately, Jetstream has come into place here, and Jetstream is not really suited for that. Your anomaly fail risk. Actually, hang on. Do I have a maniacal scientist? Because I've been kind of slacking off on checking for that. For in our science pool. No, but we do have another. We do have another genius here. So here, why don't we recruit our genius? Did we get another? Did we get a maniacal? No maniacal, but that's okay. So we get our third genius. You go in here. So now we've got 3 geniuses. And then for Jetstream, I think it actually would behoove us to actually get another science ship going, so that we can get someone to scout along and explore down there, because all of our other ships are kind of out of position. And yeah, any aliens that we come up with here, I'm going to want to research, because that gives us influence, and I'm willing to trade a little bit of society research for a little bit of influence at this juncture. Blue laser. Well, that was quick. Ooh, plasma thrower. Not useful at the moment, but they're useful on larger ships. Because see, the plasma thrower is like the opposite. This thing does horrible shield damage, but if the shields are lowered first, they become disgusting. I'm going for it. You know what? Once we get destroyers, that's going to be a delicious combo right there. Oh yeah, just in time for our mandate, we'll be bringing on new stations. Yes. Yes, must be studied. Void cloud observation, very good. All right, and you, Jetstream, can pop on there. And then I think we'll start you over here and just have you march yourself all the way over here. Hopefully they don't claim into me. And that will be your next task, my friend.
Special project complete.
Declare this. Happiness +5. I'm not sure I want to go further down this thing. I'm going to declare it a divine instrument. I'm going to take the global modifier, happiness +5. Now, is this a permanent modifier? Yeah, it's a permanent modifier. So we just got ourselves +5 happy, which for our race is exactly kind of what we want. More happiness. Alright, Dana. Oh yeah, you already researched into here. Maybe I should have you start on this end, and then the two of you guys will meet in the middle. Or no, you should go auto-explore some more.
Special project complete.
Hey, evangelize! Wow, that's another.
System survey complete.
That's another militarist, fanatical spiritualist. What are the odds? Yeah, more grand design. Our people are loving it. Okay, so you're over here. Technically a neighbor to my north. I could stop you by putting like a star base right up there, but I have to march my territory up there. That would invite honey bunches of pirates. Let's see what you've got. All right, we're equivalent on fleet power and all that good stuff. Let's see. What is your thing? Savannah. Okay, so we're not too thing. Led astray. F that. We know exactly what we're doing. Alright, well, you guys don't want to chit-chat too much. Let's see here. Are you guys... could guarantee independence. Garish? No, we're not breaking that. Defensive pact. What's the alright. It'll take a while for us to warm up to that level. But in the meantime, I think we're okay. We're not immediately threatened.
Complete.
Alright, we are almost done with our colony ship. Oh yeah, this place is not quite ours yet, but will be.
Construction complete.
There's our colony ship. Alright, Mr. Colony Ship, why don't you come on down? Yeah, lots of tile blockers. Lots of tile blockers. Lots of energy on this planet, too. Holy crap. I think we're going to sort of dual specialize it in both energy production and, like, anything that isn't energy. Because, I mean, yeah, Betharian stone is huge. That's going to be a lot of energy, and there's 2 tiles of it. We could actually put it right here, because that will bonus up energy production across the board. So yeah, this is going to be our power planet. And we're going to need it. We're going to be using a lot of juice in the near future. Well, near to far future. All right, you, my friend, build mining stations. And you, my friend, build research stations. And that sucks up all of our minerals. Once our minerals recover... Oh, you're about to pop here. Let's get that hydroponics farm since our food is in need of improving. I was going to pop you over to here to the science, but I think the hydroponics farm's more important at the moment.
Construction complete.
Alright, how are you doing? Alright, that dome is online, so even more unity being output. Where's our next worker going in on this world? More importantly, what are we going to do with them? Or did the pop literally just grow and it's not... Oh, yeah, it's right up here. I think we need the engineering space, so we'll get you in here with a basic science lab. UTAX Prime is still doing all the upgrades that I've queued up for them, so they're good. Benzar is cooking up there. That's already taken care of. So our planets are good. Our fleet is good. Anomalies are good. More space amoeba hunters. I wonder if it would be worth it to send my fleet up there to pop them. Because then we could analyze their guts for even more goodies, and it would stop them from harassing us. Oh yeah, you're done with your thing. Do we want to claim more? I think we kind of do. How close are we? 4 months. All right. Before we claim anything else, let's get our final tradition for prosperity, and then go from there. In the meantime, well, what would we want to claim? That's a good question. Marriage's not bad. It's not great either. I mean, we just got to look for some really good things. Actually, Nesmit's really good. Let's go and just say hi to Nesmit. We'll do something there in a little bit. But at the very least, let's go say hi. Imperia is yelling at me for tile blockers, so let us clear those. Let us get that science lab on there so I don't forget about it. Coming from... we failed the 5% thing, but it wasn't a catastrophic failure, so I think we're good. We should be getting that Unity boost from making all of our stations here, per the mandate. Alright, colonization is in progress. You know what? Let's get... Since we have our leader here, you know what? Let's get 2 more of these things. Since we have this frontier one, we're gonna colonize. We're gonna colonize there, and we're gonna colonize over in the other planet in Benzar. Just get our populations growing, and finally, our final tradition: Fleet Logician Corps ship upkeep reduced by 10%, and that is both mineral and energy upkeep that it is reduced by. Not to mention, we're getting the finisher, which is minus 20% consumer goods on top of all of the other reductions in consumer goods. So let's take a look at how much our minerals jump because of our consumer goods stuff. We got a whole 10 minerals a month more from that, because we further reduce the cost of our consumer goods with the utopian abundance. Now you can see why I picked environmentalists and conservationists, because those are also about the same level of consumer goods cost reduction, and they're worth it. All right, Ascension perk time. So we have a couple of different directions that we could go here. Unfortunately, we have not gotten our maniacal guy to find psionics for us, so we can't go the psionics path. Otherwise, I'd do that. So the couple of different directions we could go. One is if we do mastery of nature, it will allow us to embiggen our planets by a little bit. But as a one-time thing, and it makes clear blocker costs, and it sort of opens up the way to Gaia transformation. But I mean, our race is already adaptive, so we don't need to necessarily get ourselves to Gaia transformation. The other thing here, the other sort of path to that, yeah, we could do technological ascendancy, but that's a little weak for an ascension perk. The other one I was looking at was executive vigor. So we want to do a lot of edicts. Like once we finish our expansion stage of the game, we want to do lots of edicts, and this doubles their duration. which means that we ultimately spend less influence on renewing them. And now, at the moment, our influence intake is not that great. But combined with our the one we took before, the Consecrate Planets, which is a very expensive edict, which granted it lasts a long time, but this would double that plus all of our other edicts. I think this is what we do. So we're going to do Executive Vigor. Boom. So now, and this is why I was holding off on doing another planet here, consecrating one, because now if we go here, consecrate world, lasts for 215 years instead of 100, which is craziness, but it's good. We also need that because we need more pops to shift themselves over to spiritualist. I think there's going to be there's one other edict that I actually might kick off here. And this is sort of a non-traditional edict that you wouldn't think you'd want to do this, but we kind of want to. Can we afford it though? Where is it? Encourage political thought. This is an interesting one because the ethics shift chance. Right now, we're trying to shift people over to spiritualists to make our spiritual faction happier. There's only it's only 17% people on that, and that's not good because if it dips too low, they get angry with us, and I don't want to kind of shun them away. Now, with our temples plus our consecrated worlds, that's exerting a pull on shifting people over to the spiritual faction. This would sort of grease the wheels here, this particular edict, encourage political thought. So that actually kind of is what we want to do. Normally you would kind of want people to stick to their guns here. And I do like the fact that there's 14 people in the free thought network. That's giving us more stuff, especially since it's a higher percentage. The National Stability Party, which is the pacifist faction, they'll become happier once we get a little bit more technology. Because more technology will allow us to identify strategic resources, and owning those would makes them happier. So right now we don't know, we can't identify them. Laser chiseled and then Shrine of the Untold, Great Destroyer, Old and the Serene Bastard Faith. Temple has been tumbling through quiet space. Naturally, Science Officer wants us to search for more stellar objects that match the character. Shrines of the Old Gods, eh?
Situation log update.
Interesting. Let's track on the map here.
Research complete.
Ooh. Well, we can get one of our first shrines here. Farming subsidies. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too sure I want to go for the amoeba stuff. Fleet command limit would give us another whole squad here. That wouldn't be bad. Starbase capacity, though. That's going to be good for our money, which, by the way, we need to tap into more of. Since we're getting another planet here in Benzar, I think we're going to upgrade this starbase. So we can turn that into a trading hub. We'll eventually put trading hubs on all of our planets.
System survey complete.
And eventually we'll get like a big military one. I mean, we could go right here and just drop a giant military station right there. Our auto... Ooh, and fusion missiles. Oh, but the Betharian power plant. And star... Oh, man! Oh, man! Oh, it all looks so good. What'd I go for? You know what? Let's do Betharian power plant, because getting the other way to make the pacifists really happy is to get above 5,000 energy credits spare. which we can hold 10,000. And getting those Betharian power plants online would go a long ways to doing that. Especially now that we're sort of colonizing a Betharian world. Right, who needs upgrades? Oh, right, food. Food means more stuff, yes. You can get that. There we go, beautiful. And yeah, we're cooking up another colony ship here.
Anomaly found.
All right, we got ourselves a good chunk of that. Now, do we need to send something? Probably one of our ships. I know you're scanning here. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our assist research dude. Project. Well, maybe we need to just show up there. Because I know there were some things that we researched there. We just need to research more. And then we can pop you back up to Aria to do more of that. What can you? You can upgrade that. Investigate gigantic skeleton.
Situation log updated.
Physics lab, yes. We are still in dire need of physics research. So physics labs will be the name of the game here. Man, that plus 10 minerals is just cranking things along here, just
System
quite nicely.
Complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, I do want to kick off that thing so we don't dip our things down too low. Because that could be dangerous.
Situation log
there we
updated.
go. Its crew reports stellar object not unlike the shrine untold. Let us investigate. Skill of 3 or higher. Okay, well, then you get your butt back here to Imperia and assist research, because you can't handle it, man. And you research this project. And then I'll have you come over here and just start from the other end. And actually, the fact that he's traveling through these two systems will let us bullseye to see if there's actual planets there. Colony ship, yes! Colony ship, get. So now this is going to be a little bit of a gamble here, because this is a world that's not very well suited to them baseline-wise. But we have so many happiness bonuses here that it kind of counteracts that. And then just giving them a chance to grow at this early stage is phenomenal. Now, we should be able to find ourselves a good spot. If we're willing to stomp on a 1 physics, we can get a really good spot right here, dead center in the middle. I think I might do another starbase once we get that tech up over there at this place, both for for the money and for the defense. Hello, what are you doing here, Space Amoeba Hunters? Oh yeah, we got to upgrade these guys because we got that sweet gun. Let's try it out on someone. Ship designer, peace. Auto cannon. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This thing does so much damage. It does what the coil gun, 50% shield damage. This thing takes it up to the 9, 100% against shields. Its armor penalty is worse, but then once it gets to the soft, squishy hull, it tears it up just as well as the missiles do. So, yeah, this is a really good complementary missile boat right here. And you all get to upgrade and then go after those amoebas. I mean, not that we couldn't take them out as it were, but yeah.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, that was a quick upgrade. Fair enough. After them! Alright. Let's just check. Let's do some other checking here. So you guys are still receptive. You guys not so much, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. What are these guys' traits? Besides that, they're survivors, conservationists, slow learners, and decadent, and very strong. Interesting. So they are survivors. Now they bet you they'd want soul, but they ain't getting soul.
Construction complete.
There's our star base. Trading hub. And oh, I can't queue it up. Bah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the 5K energy thing. We're still also starting to build up more minerals than we know what to do with. Yeah, let's upgrade you. Engineering. Pretty much everyone's going to be engineering except for this place, which has that bonus to society research. So I'm going to do biolabs there just to make use of that bonus. You're still colonizing. Benzar. Okay, you're up here. We can't upgrade you yet, right? Yeah, there needs to be 5 pops on the planet. I do want that alien zoo down there. I mean, I could always just build a science lab and then switch it over to that once I get the tech. Alpine World, you are growing someone into a space that needs... Actually, we could nix this glacier here. And we got plenty of food, so we can go science lab here. Right then. Yeah, we might as well do all our colonizing when we have a colonization leader at the helm. Now, the other thing that we need to figure out is what's our next tradition, because we're about to have to pick a new tree very, very soon.
Construction complete.
Alright, construction complete. Engineering, please. Also, I need to check to see. Yeah, this guy, Homum Prime, has almost no research, but Ejax is... they could use a science ship to aid their research there. So we're going to build our science ship right there. Yeah, come here, you little hunter-killer bastards. Let's try out our new weaponry against you. Oh yeah, we got... no, I don't think we have enough influence yet to do our... yeah, political thought. Not yet, anyway. But it'll also last for twice as long, thanks to our executive vigor.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, let's see this beast here. Oh man, just completely wiped out. Splat. Did we barely took any hull damage here. I mean, we'll still go back for repairs, but that was embarrassing to them. And yeah, you come on down this way to get this research project, Ben. Oh man, here we go. What's our next tree gonna be? Find out next time. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.